Hello everybody, it's John Puryear with John Puryear EMSCE. I'm here to explain the 48-hour paramedic and the 24-hour EMT refresher and NREMT NCCP course, because we're doing it a little bit different in the months of January, February, and March. And we did it last year and everybody liked it. So I'm going to do it again this year in 2019. So you look at the calendar over there and you see that for the paramedic, there are a total of 6 days that you have to complete. In the EMT, there's a total of 3 days that you have to complete. But we're going to do it on a shift-based schedule, an A, B, and C shift. So we're going to run every day 3 days straight. And then we're going to move to the next day and we're going to perform it 3 days straight. So that way it gives you 3 days to be able to get that 1 day of class completed. Makes it a little bit easier for you, especially if you've got different work schedules. So paramedics, let's look over at your calendar and we look at the month of January. So the 48-hour paramedic refresher and NCCP course begins day 1 on January 3rd through the 5th. So I'm going to do day 1 on January 3rd. I'm going to do it again on January the 4th. I'm going to do it again on January the 5th. And then we're going to do day 2, the 6th through the 8th. So I'll do day 2, 3 days in a row. And then day 3 will be done the 9th through the 11th. And then we continue to where day 6 is the 18th through the 20th. So, again, you don't have to stay on one shift and go every 3rd day. If you're on a shift, that's probably what you're going to do. That'll be very handy for you because you can just say, I'm on A shift, so I'm going to take the class on B shift every 3rd day, and I'm going to do my 6 days. So once you get your 6 days in, then I send you your course completion certificate, and it has all the breakdown that you need on the back of the certificate. So now EMTs, let's look at your January schedule because it's after the paramedic class. So there's 3 days that you need to take. So day 1 is going to be January 21st through 23rd. So day 1 will be run the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd. You just have to pick one of those days to be able to take day 1. And then after that, the next following 3 days are going to be day 2. That's the 24th through the 26th. And you only have to pick one day to be able to get day 2. And then finally, day 3 is the 27th through the 29th. Okay, now let's move to February. Paramedics, February, day 1 is February the 1st through the 3rd. And then, so we do those 3 days, pick one day, that's all you have to attend. And then you go to day 2, which is February 4th through the 6th. And then we continue until day 6 is the 16th through the 18th. So pick one of each day to be able to get all 6 days and you're done. EMTs, look at your February calendar. Day 1 is going to be the 20th through the 22nd. And then day 2 is the 23rd to the 25th. And then day 3 is the 26th through the 28th. So you only have to attend one of each 3 days. Don't have to attend all 3 days of day 1. It's going to be the same thing. You don't need to do that. You just pick one of those 3 days offered on each day. And then we go to March. Everybody is due for the National Registry on March 31st. So paramedics, then day 1 is March 2nd through the 4th. And then finally to where day 6 is going to be the 17th through the 19th. So again, you can mix and mingle these. You know, you don't have to stay on a shift. You've got 3 days to pick each day that you want to attend. Now, EMTs in March, you see that it starts on the 21st, and then through the 23rd is day 1. And then finally, the day 3 is the 27th through the 29th. So yes, you will have plenty of time after you get your certificate on the end of class on the 29th to be able to submit it to the National Registry. Okay, now also people are taking this if they have failed the exam 3 times. And they have to have this course in order to get an additional 3 attempts to take the National Registry written exam. This is the course that you need to take as well. So with this 48-hour paramedic and 24-hour EMT course, the price includes, for free, the online recorded 16-hour NREMT review, CE package. So each of you are going to get an additional 16 hours of CE broken down in content area to be applied for your recertification. So paramedics, you've got a 48-hour live course. That's 48 hours, plus your 16 hours only if you need them. You don't have to take it if you don't need it. You don't need the hours. But if you need the hours, it will give you a total of 64 hours. You only need 60 to recertify. EMTs, you get 24 hours of live CE and then an additional 16 hours of online recorded. So that gives you a total of 40 hours. And that's exactly what you need to recertify for the National Registry. Now again, if you don't need the additional 16 hours that's included for free, don't use it right now. Wait until after you recertify, because as soon as you recertify, you've got your next 2 years to get your CEs to recertify, to apply to your recertification. So save it. And then after you recertify, then come back and now use that free course, and there you go. You've got 16 hours already for your next recertification cycle. Now, if you're taking this to pass the national written exam because you failed 3 times, it gives you the 16-hour NREMT prep for additional study. So that way, in the live class, you're only going to see and hear it 1 time. So if you're weak in something, then you've got this prep class to go back and watch these recorded classes. And you can watch the videos as many times as you want for 7 days, and that will give you additional study before you take your written exam. And then you look at the month of April, and we're back to the 6 days straight for the paramedic and the 3 days straight for the EMT. And I don't have the rest of the dates up there yet, but I will. And I'll do some more shift-based classes throughout the year, but not that many. Most of them are run 6 days and 3 days straight. So I hope you had a great 2018, and I really hope that you have a lot better 2019. And I hope this schedule helps you. Per your alumni, thank you so very much for coming back and letting me be your educator. It is an honor and a privilege that you keep coming back and taking my courses. And for anybody new, thank you so much for giving me a chance to be your educator. And I hope that you're not disappointed in this. So I'm your educator. And from now on, until you choose not to have me as your educator, you can always email me, text me, call me. If you got any kind of questions, then I'll answer them and I'll help teach you, help you understand it. That's what you get when you get John Puryear. There's no other instructors. It's really just me. I'm your instructor. There's not a lot of people that you have to deal with, maybe like other companies. In John Puryear EMSCE, you get John Puryear as your educator. So God bless you all, and I hope that this schedule works for you, and I hope to see you in a class this year.